Next up is the changing pad.
We use the skip hop wipeable. Okay, let's do that again. The changing pad. Hi everybody, we're back.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about the newborn essentials. Before we start, I do want to mention that these things that we're going to talk about, we understand that they're not for everybody. Some of these are pretty obvious essentials that everybody uses, and some of these are things that we've really liked that were essential to us. So we're going to share that with you today, and I hope you like it. If you see us looking down, we're looking at our notes because we have our whole list here so we don't forget anything. So number one, we're going to start with
the bassinet.
Also, you can hear Nathan because he's chilling here with us. So this one is an obvious one because, I mean, everybody knows that we need a bassinet for the baby. We
have the snoo. That's the bassinet that we have.
Yeah, it's actually right here on the background of us. It's a pricey item. I have it. I'm going to post it right up here so it'll tell you the price and everything. We understand it's not for everybody. There are very cheap options on Amazon. Okay, hold on. Before you continue with the rest of the video, I want to give you a heads up before all the chaos begins because that's what a good friend would do. Apparently, I was in a clapping mood this day, so I clapped very loudly, very annoyingly, quite a few times. I want to apologize for that. It's quite embarrassing, but we didn't want to remake this video because there are quite a few gems in this one. So anyways, you have been warned. Let's get back to the video. Because I know not everybody likes those high-techy things.
Bougie.
Yeah, bougie. We want to make actually a review, like a video review on this because we do really like it. So stay tuned for that. We'll see if we actually like make it. But our plan is to make that video and let you guys know how we like that. Because usually we wean them off at 6 months. So video coming up.
Number two. The baby monitor.
These first few, what is it? Like 8 things that we're gonna mention are super essential. Baby monitor, we love it. The one we use is called the VTech baby monitor. I have a picture of it up here. Yeah, it's pretty basic. We really like it. It has a nice big screen to like look at Nathan when he's sleeping.
And you could also look at it on the phone. Yes,
that's a good thing too. So we have the monitor, the physical monitor that we could just, you know, carry around that connects to the monitor with the antenna, and then we could also connect via Wi-Fi so we could see him on our phone wherever we are. Number 3,
the car seat. So for the car seat, I know there's a lot of different types of car seats. We also went bougie with ours. We got the Bugaboo Donkey 3.
No.
Oh. Wrong.
No, we got the Bugaboo Nuna Turtle 1. So it's basically, it's a Nuna combined with Bugaboo because our car seat connects to the stroller that we got, which is the Bugaboo Donkey 3.
And I think we're probably going to do a review for the stroller too.
We want to make another video too of like, not really essentials, but our like probably 0 to like 3 months baby favorite. So keep an eye out for that one too. The next one that's super obvious is a baby shampoo. Super obvious, super basic. The one we liked was called the Honest brand baby shampoo. I'm gonna insert a picture up here, so look out for that. Pretty cheap too. You can find it at Target, Walmart, any drugstore. Next one that's also very, very, very widely known.
Diapers. Yes, sir. So our favorite brand for diapers is Huggies.
Yes. That's our favorite brand. I know it's the one that's most common that everybody uses. It's basically the only one we've tried because we got gifted a lot of boxes for Huggies for our baby shower.
But we also like the Costco brand, right?
Yes. Now we've moved on to the Costco brand. That one's really good. Recommend that brand too. But Huggies was our number 1. That's the one we used throughout Nathan's first few months, which was the Snugglers. We also want to include the washcloths. These are super basic, but super necessary. We use one to cover him down there because he pees when he's in the little bathtub, and the little, you know, the little, what do you call it? The little splash comes up, and, you know, it's just easier. Fountain. The little fountain, there we go. The little fountain comes up. It's easier when we cover it with a little washcloth and then use the other one to wash him. Our favorite ones are from Amazon. They're bamboo. They are great. Picture up here.
Okay, next. Number 7 is the wipies. You must have wipes.
Must have. I know there's people that use maybe washcloths for wipes too. We like just, you know, the disposable ones. We tried different brands. The first ones we really liked were the water wipes, but now we moved on to the Target brand. I've tried a lot. We've tried a lot. A lot of them gave Nathan rashes. The ones we've liked so far is the Target brand.
Yes.
The sensitive kind. Next up is
number 8, the rash cream.
Yes. Number 8 is the rash cream, which one?
We recommend A&D ointment.
Yes, it's a really good preventative ointment. We use it all the time. Nathan didn't really get any rashes aside from the times we used different brands of wipes. Look who has joined us.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Hello.
He really likes the camera. He is not camera shy. He is a camera loving baby. Next up that I want to mention that is not so much like a must that everybody needs it and wants it, but we noticed that it helped a lot for Nathan when he was a newborn, because I don't know if you remember, but remember he used to cry a lot when we would change him.
Oh yeah, in the first couple weeks and to a month, they're so little that every time you take off their diaper it gets cold and they start crying. Yeah. So we figured out to get a warmer, right?
A wipe warmer.
A wipe warmer.
Yes. And this one, I remember it was controversial because when I was watching YouTube videos and doing my research, a lot of people said that this one, they regret it. And this is not a regret for me. I actually really like this for Nathan. Because when he was little, just freshly out of the womb, he would always cry. We would change him. We tried the wipe warmer. Miracle. He no longer cries when we change him. He loves the little warm wipes on his little butt. To go along with this,
number 10, the Tubby Todd.
Before we move on to the Tubby Todd, sorry, I wanted to mention since we talked about Nathan being cold and being a newborn, I wanted to mention the little heater. Yeah.
The heater.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we also got a heater so that when we're changing him, when he was in the early weeks and stuff, we would turn on the heater and it would keep him warm as we were changing him. So we noticed that also helped with him not crying, and he was very comfortable getting his diaper changed.
So it's a little space heater, and yeah, we recommend that one. Next up, I really want to highlight on this that I really like the Tubby Todd all over ointment. I am a first time mom. I want to say that I already swear by this because it has done miracles. It helped with Nathan's baby acne. It helped with Nathan's dry patches. It has helped with his little, I don't know if you guys saw our past video where we talked about him getting a little rash around his neck because of his slobbering, but that has helped a lot. So that I highly recommend. Tubby Todd ointment. You need it for your newborn stage. Sorry for all the clapping.
Okay, so number 11, we have the changing pad. The changing pad.
The one we use is from Skip Hop. It's similar to one that a lot of people use, which is from Kikaroo. It's called Kikaroo Peanut. That one's a lot more expensive though. Here's a picture of it right here. I know you know which one I'm talking about. The one we use is from Skip Hop. And we like it just as well because we could clean it if he pees on it. It's great. Love it. I would recommend you to go for the cheaper version. Next up is the reusable changing pad liners. Okay, so I feel like this kind of contradicts what I just said. The fact that we got a changing pad that's wipeable so we could wipe it in case it gets wet. But
we still put a liner under.
Yeah, because when newborn, he's a little older, so I'm pretty sure he'd be okay with it, but it has become a habit that we still put it on. Because when he was newborn, he was always cold. They're always cold. So that one helped because the changing pad was cold. So it's, you know, it just goes on top. It fits perfectly on the changing pad. You don't have to put it if you don't want to. It is waterproof. I found it on Amazon. And you could just toss it in the washer when it gets wet or dirty. So.
And then next we got the portable changing pad.
This one I'm going to let him talk all about it because that one's his best friend. That's the one
Yeah, so we went with the Amazon version. But basically that one comes through when everywhere you go, when you're in the store or wherever, when you go to like for us, we go to church on Sunday, so that's when sometimes he goes to the bathroom and I go and I take the portable changing pad and we do it all in the bathroom and then or in the car. So that one is very handy when you're traveling, when you're outside, when you're not home. It comes through so you don't make a mess everywhere, you know what I mean?
That one, yeah, I agree. Next up, the sound machine. So for the newborn stage up to, I want to say like a few weeks ago, we didn't need one because our snoo has a sound machine included, so it has white noise included. But we do have a portable one. It's called the Dream Egg. Yes, it's called the Dream Egg. There's a picture here. We loved it because when we would take him out as a newborn, we put that in next to him on his car seat and it helped him sleep. He would just chill out.
Yep.
So we recommend that one. And now we also have the Hatch Baby sound machine and we like that one. I know we're going to use it a lot more once he goes into the crib just because right now he's still using the snoo and the snoo does have white noise. But we do recommend that one as well.
Next up, we got the burp cloths. Those are very handy because, as you know, after eating, babies tend to throw up a little bit of milk or anything. So it's good to have one of those burp cloths. Just have it around you every time after a feeding, or you know, so you can clean up his little milk that spills all over.
Yeah, so Nathan wasn't a big spitter. Like he didn't, you know, spit up milk that much, but there is babies that do, so you might want to have several handy. We really liked the Muslim ones that we found on Amazon. They're pretty good. We really like them and they're very cheap and you can get a lot because I know some babies use a lot. Next up is Swaddles. So I did use a lot of Swaddle blankets. Our favorites were from the Swaddle Me brand. They do have Velcro, so they were a little noisy. It didn't bother Nathan, but if your baby does wake up easily to loud noises, maybe the Velcro one isn't so great. But we really did like the Swaddle Me ones. And if your baby doesn't like his arms in, we also really liked the Love to Dream ones, which allow the baby to have his little hands next to his face to soothe. So we like those. Those were good. Those are two that we used when he was a newborn.
Next up, we have the inverted zipper onesie.
Yes.
That one is all you.
Yeah, so this one basically it just means that you unzip the onesie from the foot to the top because it's easier at night. That way you don't have to unzip him all the way from the top and then your baby's cold. So we just like those. We also really like the ones that have the double zipper. Our favorite ones are from Cloud Island, which you can find them at Target.
The next one is the Snuggle Me.
Yes.
It's this one right here. It's basically where you lay him. We like this one because it's portable. You can take it, like for example, when we go to my in-laws' house, we take it with us. You know, it so you can lay him down anywhere and he fits right comfortably and like it's a Snuggle Me, so he's happy in there. Yeah. And I think we went with the more expensive one, right?
Yes, we went with a more expensive one. There is a cheaper one. It's called a Boppy Lounger. I know it's cheaper. We never used it ourselves. Pretty sure it works just as well. A baby can lay on it anywhere he goes, so that one's a good recommendation. Also, can we admire his balding going on? He has like a little floof in the front. Next up is a baby wrap. So I really recommend a baby wrap because they're newborn, you know, they like to be close to mama. When I was doing the cleaning and I didn't want to have him on the Snuggle Me because he, you know, didn't want to stay, I would just grab him, wrap him up in my Moby wrap from Target, and he really liked to chill there. And I like it better than a carrier, than like a baby carrier, because it's like gentle. It's more
close.
Yeah, it's gentle and it's closer to you. They're so tiny that you just want, like, they're wrapped up in there and they just feel very, very cozy. It
feels like you're like skin to skin with them.
It's very cozy and he really liked it. So I would recommend a wrap over a carrier. Next up,
one, we got the Frida baby thermometer.
So this is just a thermometer. You know, when they're newborns, you want to check their temperature. because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're crying and you don't know what's up. So, and it's important to check their temperature too, just to make sure that they're okay.
It's good to have. It's a must-have.
Yeah, definitely. Next one.
We got the water thermometer. So this one is the thermometer, but it's when you put in the water when you go to take showers.
A bath.
Baths. You check. It basically tells you the temperature of the water, and I think it's supposed to be around 85 degrees.
I believe so. Yeah.
Around there, so you know, so that you could regulate the water for him. That way, it's not too hot for him and it's not too cold, because then he'll throw a fit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're newborn babies. We're new parents. If you're a new parent, it's hard to know at first what kind of, like, the temperature of the water that's right for them. So that one helps you because it'll be green if it's like the right temperature. It's one of those
things where, like, you must have, but only for, like, a small period of time, because after you get it down, like, you won't use it again.
Yeah, but it's good to have. It's good to have at the beginning because, like I said, if you're a new parent,
we had a little turtle.
It'll help.
A little turtle one, right?
Yeah. It's right here. You can see it up here. Next up is the... You want to talk about these? Because I feel like you use these a lot.
The Frida Baby Nasal Aspirator. This one is the... Oh, this is the one that you suck the boogers out.
Yeah.
So basically, you put the thing inside his nose.
It has a blue part
and then
a red part.
You suck it, and then you basically take his boogers out, and they go inside this little tube.
Yeah, but it has a filter, so you don't suck them into your mouth.
But so this one goes with the nasal drops, right?
It's saline drops.
Saline drops. You gotta put these drops first. That way, it loosens up his boogers, and they make them more watery. But he hates that one though.
Yeah, he does. He hates the drops.
But it helps us because then you can come in with the aspirator and then suck it.
Yeah.
And then they're like more liquidy.
So it's easy if they have a lot of little boogies. Because when they're newborns, their noses are so small that they have a lot of little boogies and it's hard to get those out. So this one helps.
Those came through.
Yeah.
Every night when he had stuffy noses and stuff and he couldn't really breathe right. Those came through.
Yeah, it came through.
Must have.
I know that they also sell the Frida Baby, the aspirator with saline drops. We got them separated. And we like the Little Remedies brand. Lastly, I want to talk about if you're a breastfeeding mom, maybe even if you're a bottle feeding mom. I don't know because I don't bottle feed my baby often. I've done it before because I've had to leave bottles for him, you know. I pump and then leave the milk frozen, and then Lalo would feed him or my mom will feed him. But I don't use bottles a lot. But for breastfeeding mamas, it is essential, I think, that you use one of those breastfeeding pillows. I have the two types. I have the Boppy and I have the Breast Friend. Favorite one is the Breast Friend over the Boppy because... I don't know, I just like the back support that it gives you. It's not as aesthetically pleasing, but it's still so much more comfortable than the Boppy. The Boppy does come in handy later for their tummy time, but for breastfeeding, Breast Friend pillow would recommend. And lastly, I want to mention the pacifiers, but specifically MAM pacifiers for breastfed babies. They have good reviews because the nipple of the MAM pacifiers reminds the babies of mama's breast. So it's easy for them to take it. So we would recommend the MAM pacifiers. And that's about it. That's about everything we want to talk about today. It was quite a few things. In total, I think it was 26 items. But these are items that we really like. These are items that we swear by, that we enjoyed using for him, that we saw that helped during our days of no sleep.
Hard times.
Hard times, but very memorable times that go by way too fast. So enjoy.
We hope that these things are helpful for you guys and that they come through, you know, so because this is what helped us, so we want to help you guys with all these things.
Yeah. So if you have any other essentials that you think we forgot or that you really like, leave them down in the comments. Share this video with whoever you know that may be having a baby because it may be useful. And please
like and subscribe.
Yay! We'll see you next time. Bye!